Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 11:11 call. The day's energies are the energies of positivity, optimism, hope. At the same time, if we've been going through a lot because every planet has been retrograde this year. And right now, Neptune, Mars, and Uranus are the only ones who are going to go on for a while. And by for a while, I mean few more days. Neptune is going to go direct on the 14th, Mars on the 29th, Uranus on 1st of Jan. So he's going to hang in there for December. Neptune can make us feel very emotional. We may not know why we're snapping at everybody, although we can put some amount of responsibility on Mercury for that. We might not know why it is we want to burst into tears, why we are having this sudden heaviness, why is it that we're feeling the way that we're feeling. Neptune brings up a lot of feelings that had been buried at the bottom of the ocean in the time of a Neptune retrograde, and therefore the times when Neptune is going to go retrograde or going to go direct, the bottom of the ocean is on top. So basically everything that we've repressed, depressed, oppressed, repressed starts showing up. It is best to just ride that wave. If you've been feeling very emotional, it's possible that today's energies of positivity and optimism may not be there, but it is my intention and my prayer that you all feel it, sense it, recognize it, own it, and carry on for the next 24 hours with this wonderful, soft, gentle, breezy wave. I want to ask you, my darlings, when you take a look at 11:11, what do you see? Lots of us know quite a bit because we've read about it, we've had posts put up. It's as popular as Mercury retrograde now. But when you look at the number, and I want you to take a look at the poster, 1, 1, and I've got a colon in there, 1, 1. When you see this, what comes up for you? What design can you visualize from here? When you take a look at the number 1 and its sharp edge at the base and its sharp edge on the left hand side, but its singular perpendicular column in the center, how does it make you feel? How do you connect with the energy of 1, 11, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 1, 1, 1? What does it feel like for you? And Pooja says magical. Lisbeth says columns. Parita says space. Teji says open gates, opening something up. Harneet says two big gates of a palace, like two big columns of a palace, Harneet. Lisbeth also says a lot of space. Rosie says for me it's expansion, new beginnings, new wonderment, and lighter feeling. Karen says inspiration. And there are some more comments coming in, so I'm going to. Possibilities expanding, says Teresa. Shruti says, for me, it's a feeling of focus. Nice. Heidi says, change to new possibilities, hope, beautiful. Daisy says, new beginning, something good, strength. Are you feeling all of these energies today? The expansion, the newness, the wonderment, the lighter feeling, the sense of space, freedom, choice, hope, firmness. Alison says, for me, it is huge. I was part of the original 11:11 Gateway portal opening in the beginning of 1991. So Gateway for me. Gateway, Lisbeth also says there's some loneliness with this space. Farida says pillars of strength, balance. Can you feel this as you say it? Because when you pick up on a number's energy, you're picking up on its vibration. Whether you're taking a look at the number 1 or 1 or 111 or 1111, when you see a number, it's at a certain frequency. It carries certain powers. It manages certain stars and planets. Number 1 handles the sun. And the sun is all about action. It's all about yang, masculine energy. It's about shining. It's about radiating. It's about sharing without expectation. It's about giving unconditionally. It's about the king. It's about independence. It's about being able to stand alone but not lonely. It's being able to stand on your own. It's a highly individualistic number and energy. And Tejashree says, changes has to be. Because action gives rise to change. And the sun is all about taking action. When 1111 shows up and I look at it and I see its fierceness that is individual to each one of us. For each one of us, the 1111 will be our own specific message. Harneet says, like I'm entering a palace and gates are there to be open. That's beautiful, because if you do look at just 11 on the left-hand side and 11 on the right-hand side, it's very easy to see them as two pillars, or the two sides between which is a door, or a gate, an entrance. But what does it mean for you in your life? Newness means having to take new action. Power means being able to share your gifts with everybody. Shining, glowing, radiant means being in your own authenticity and honesty. And 1111 as a palindrome is a word or a number or a sentence that is read the same forwards or backwards. 1111 always seems to feel like full circle. All palindromes feel like a full circle, which means that it's possible that you are at a place right now where you have been before and you are being invited to take new action. Do you know what this new action is for you? Do you know what it is you've been putting off? Sonal says new beginnings. Jack says mystical. Monisha says angel blessings. Donna says attention to detail. Fantastic. Batul says for me it looks like a fountain. Angelia says high vibration. Vandana says leader. Yes, for sure. Number one, because of the energy of the sun, they lead. The sun is the source of life for us on earth. Without the sun, there would be no photosynthesis. There would be no chlorophyll. There would be no plants. And without the plants, our entire system of life would die out. So yes, leader, king, emperor. Sally Ann says, and this is very interesting, Sally Ann, she says 1111 is twin flame connection. Separate conversation and call on twin flames. Allison says ascension to new vibration. But what is the action we would have to take? Because we all have free will. We all have choice to not ascend. Donna says for some reason it seems like two sets of soldiers facing left to the queen since facing left at attention. I likes. Lisbeth says new career steps. Absolutely. What are you being asked to do new right now? Maybe it's a way of handling your emotions. because Neptune's going to go direct in the next 3 days. Maybe it is a way of choosing and taking a risk, because Mars is all about taking action and Uranus is all about the power of why not? Why shouldn't I? Nishi says, Barbara said, to me the numbers mean 1, start, 11, confirming, 111, empowerment, 1111, fulfillment. That's beautiful. Richa says, exponential rise in income. Are you seeing that, Richa, in your life? Swati says, high vibration and balance. Harneet says, to take care of health and accept the self completely. Beautiful. Pooja says, being busy doing the right things. All right. Lisbeth says, start doing online storytelling. Wow. Wow. What is stopping y'all? Whatever it is, I just want you to say, I no longer need to be stopped. I no longer need to be held back. I no longer need to be constricted, restricted. I no longer need to be obstructed. I no longer need to overthink what I have to do. I no longer need to feel or be disempowered. I no longer need to fear moving forward. I no longer need to fear being held back. I no longer need to fear change. I no longer need to fear the new. I no longer need to fear being healed. I no longer need to deprive myself of abundant grace. I no longer need to be unworthy. I no longer need to feel unworthy. I no longer need to be afraid of being new. I no longer need to be stuck. I am no longer stuck. I am no longer unworthy. I am no longer held back. I am no longer restricted. I am no longer constricted. I am no longer obstructed. I am no longer stuck. I am no longer who I used to be. Now that we've got a sense of the 1111 for us, and Mona says protected, superb. I no longer need to be unprotected. I no longer need to feel unprotected. I am no longer unprotected. I am no longer feeling unprotected. I am no longer in poverty consciousness. I no longer need to be in poverty consciousness. I no longer need to be afraid of hearing all the messages coming through. I no longer need to ignore, deny, avoid messages of the body. I no longer need to ignore, deny, avoid, neglect, overlook messages from the universe. I no longer need to be misaligned. I am no longer misaligned. and everything that is right now coming up for you all. As you look at the number a little bit more, as you ponder in it a little bit more, let us ground ourselves by keeping our feet firmly on the ground, hands in in the concentration focus mudra, which is what we do in meditation, tip of the index finger touching the tip of the thumb. Other three fingers are gently but firmly pointing straight ahead. You will place them on top of your thighs with the palm facing towards the ceiling. You close your eyes. Start paying attention to your breath. Only connect with your inhale and your exhale. So all attention at the tip or the nostrils. Continue. If thoughts come, sensations come, feelings come, be objective and in awareness of them, but don't interact with them. Don't indulge them. Whatever is coming up is a wave. It will subside into the ocean of consciousness. You keep your attention on your breath. It is really wonderful how quickly you all are aligning with your breath. Really, it's a measure of how quickly you are able to move into higher vibrations and is testimony to the amount of healing you all have been doing on yourself. Really beautiful. One of the things that 1111 always brings up for me, along with the number 8888, how many ever eights come, is the infinity symbol. There's something infinite and infinitely possible when it comes to 1111. And as I said this, the time in India is 555. Just hear me, just receive this. 4000000. I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. 4000000. I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. 4000000. I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. 4000000. I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. Return to your breath again for just a minute. and back to connecting with infinity. I want you to see a big river curving over the top of your head, so not on your head, but about a foot above your head, coming down and entering your belly button and the belly button area, entering your waistline. It enters your waistline, comes out from the back, and all of this is taking place 1 foot away from the body. Comes out from the back, splashes onto the ground, turns up from underneath the ground, comes back into your belly button, goes out of your belly button, curves over your upper back, reaches the top of your head, curls down, and gushes into your belly button again. Comes out, gushes down towards the floor, turns over, comes up into your belly button, back from behind you, over your head. You are right now in the infinity wave. I want you to see how this wave, it's like an ocean wave. This ocean wave is coming over your head, going into your body at your belly button area, coming out from behind, moving downwards around your feet, coming back up, going into your belly button, back up, over the top of your head, down again. I just want you to sense the flow of this particular infinity wash. Wherever the infinity is coming closer to the body, which means that the infinity is not taking place in a symmetrical manner, gently see it going out symmetrically. There is 1 foot distance between the infinity wave and your body. Wonderful, wonderful. And now I want you to see the infinity wave at the top of your head fanning out. It's like the water is spreading, fanning out, falling down, going into your waistline, coming out from behind, fanning out, going below, underneath your feet, over the front, back into the belly button, and up from behind. Make sure that your arms are also inside this spread of the infinity wave. It's like a serpent's hood on top of your head, and it fans out. So it starts covering your entire auric field. Down into your waistline, down from the back of your legs, up the front of the legs, into the waistline, up from the back of the head, and plunging down. It's going faster and faster. So fast that you can't keep up with it. And all you are seeing is just the continuous flow of the infinity symbol, ever moving, ever changing, ever transforming, ever new. It is clearing and cleansing your auric field, your etheric field, your emotional field. And now I want you to see it come closer and closer to the body. It's now touching your body. And you can see how the water is dripping down, going into the waistline, coming down from behind, coming back up from front, going into the waistline, coming up from the back, touching you. You can see how you are completely, it's like this falling of water and a very regular stream of water. It's cleansing your skin right now. It's cleansing your tissues, epidermis, deep tissue. It's going inside the body. And I want you to keep sensing this flow. It's going inside muscles, tendons, cartilage, organs, eyes, face. It's becoming smaller and smaller as it continues to do its work. Until it is an infinity symbol with the center being your belly button. I want you to see this solidifying here, and then I want you to pull it out with your hand. You're seeing all of this happening in that dimension, and I want you to see what color it is. If it is black or gray, I want you to immediately throw it out of your body, out through the window in this dimension, into the fire of the sun, in whatever direction the sun is for you right now. If it is any other color, just put it on your eyes like a pair of glasses, and you will still continue to see its motion. Take it from your eyes, put it over your chest so that you can see it around each breast. Take it from your chest, put it into your groin, where it circles around the top of both thighs. From there, gently tug it downwards towards your knees, where the center point is between your knees. Let the infinity now come down, like you're gently taking off your trousers. Just push the infinity down towards your ankles, where the center point is the center point between your inner ankles. And from there, the top of the infinity goes over your foot and becomes a solid underneath the soles of your feet. You are standing in the infinity. See the infinity expand, 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 expand. See yourself standing with your feet in the infinity. The infinity symbol starts flowing upwards. And as it's flowing upwards, it will leave a material of protection. Perhaps you can recognize the material, perhaps you can't. As it's rising, 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 it is now 2 feet above your head. And you are standing in the column of absolute, cleared, cleansed potential. The moment I said that, you should be able to see light come on into the column. There's you, there's the column, and there's all of this light. You are brand new. I want you to open the column like you're opening a door. I want you to step out onto the clouds. And when you look back, you see that the column has become a door and you have stepped out. The clouds take you to this particular garden. In this garden, all of us are present. All of us are there. And you see us like specks. In the distance, all of us stepping into this garden, this limitless garden in our own paths. You also see your family members there. You see your friends there. You see your pets there. You see people who have crossed over, who you loved there. Everybody who is with you in your life is there. You are aware of just you, their presence, but just you. There are those that you would like to leave behind and that you must leave behind. There are those that no longer need to be carried by you. There are those whose frequencies and energies have been harmful, hurtful, damaging. You want to let them go. You do not wish to have misplaced sympathy or compassion for them, where you took care of them by sharing your good, light, sweet energy, and now you don't know how they'll manage without you. They will manage. Your family, your friends, everybody you love, you will meet. But the path that you must walk right now is yours alone. You no longer need to fear. And in front of you, you see a 50 feet tall door and 2 columns on either side. And as you look down this vast expanse of a garden, you can see this door and the 2 columns showing up for everybody. Everybody in one long linear line finding their own doors that are supported by the 2 columns. Will your door lead to a place where you will meet them? If it is for your highest good, you will. For now, you must trust the 1111. However big and gigantic this door is, you just need to touch it with the tip of your finger and it swings open. You step out, and just a few feet away, you see a bridge. Only you must climb this bridge. If there are those who have come with you, wait till they can see their own door and portal. Climb the bridge. Stop at the center. Some of y'all I see are in a tearing hurry and you've already run across, and that's absolutely fine. For those of us who have stopped in the center, I want you to turn around. And I want you to see where you're coming from. That door, everybody, the clouds in the distance, and the door in the clouds that you came from. And I want you to say, I love you all so much for being part of my life. I couldn't have made it here without y'all. Some of y'all hurt me, some of y'all loved me. Y'all were all important for my journey. Because of you, I have grown. Because of you, I have learned. Because of you, I discovered my gifts. So for whatever it is you brought my life, I receive it, I thank you, and I let you go with love. I am free now. I am free to be me now. I am free to choose who I am now. I am free to walk on and forward now. I am free now. Take a few more seconds. Send whatever else you want to send to everybody who you encountered on your journey till here. Leave your grudges behind. Let your disappointments go. Remove all judgments and criticisms and beliefs that are not even yours to begin with. Oh, look, there's a river flowing under the bridge. Whatever it is that's very heavy on you still, you will see it as a bag on your shoulders, as a backpack, as a haversack, or in a container on top of your head or your shoulders. Take it off, throw it into the flowing river. You have pain in the body. See the pain come out of your body as a solid energy. Dunk it into the river. Throw it all off. Put your family's judgments into this river. Put your past life, vows and oaths into this river. Put your ancestral karma into this river. The river is flowing very rapidly. It will take it away. Once you're done, turn around and look ahead, and you will see that what you were seeing across the bridge is different now. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, cross. Come over. From today onwards, the place across the bridge will be your safe place. It will be your place to go to remember who you are, to remember that you always, always have the freedom to choose who you want to be, what you want to be, what you want to do, and who you want to do it with. Leave yourself there. Start returning to your body in this dimension, to your wonderful, forgiving, loving body. Become aware of your feet. Become aware of the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Become aware of your head. Become aware of your face. Become aware of the back of your knees, the back of your palms, your outer ankles. Become aware of the roundness of your shoulders. Become aware of the chair or bed or sofa that you are sitting on. And then bringing your palms together, rubbing them till there is some warmth or heat. Please cup your eyes. Blink, blink, blink. And while blinking, put your palms down. Look around your room. Look up, look down. Raise both hands interlocked over your head like you're stretching, like you just woken up, like you were dreaming, like you were sleeping. Stretch one hand, then stretch the other hand. Sway from side to side. Lift one bum up and then the other bum. And then clapping for yourself in front of your heart chakra. Have some water. Tell me how you're doing. for almost everybody on the group, you probably have friends who are more family than your family is. Because by the time we got to the point where we were taking a look at our friends and our family, the time over here became 6:06, which is all about relationships. So it's very possible that your friends are your family. And it became 6:07 by the time I got to family, which means that your families are more to do with your spiritual growth. They are here for your spiritual refinement. Their relationship with you has to be seen through that light. And by the way, when you came across on the other side, did you see anybody else there, like in their own sections across? How is the infinity flow? Was that easy to do? Did you see the water fanning out? Like this majestic sentient being and come down in front and go down. I saw it for a lot of y'all. Like a lot of y'all had that happen very easily. It was delightful. All of y'all are doing so much work. I appreciate it. Earth appreciates it. Y'all are all leaders of ascension. And Vandana says, saw the infinity flow in rainbow color. Wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. How was it when you took the infinity out from your belly button? Did anybody have to throw it away? Thank you, Nishi. How are you all feeling right now? You can have both extremes of reactions. Either you can feel so drained and tired that you'll wonder what it is you just went through, or you will be completely calm and simultaneously energized. Harneet says the infinity flow was awesome. It was happening on its own. Yeah, did you all see that? Like, once you just put it into place, it starts happening on its own, right? Okay, my darlings, we're going to do one more infinity flow for the body. But let us read some comments first. Vandana says, when you said you are free, I saw white feather on either side. Wow, the angels are with you. Perhaps you are from their realm as well. Jaswinder says, my infinity was red and gold color. Beautiful, beautiful. Durga Ma, that's Durga Ma colors. Lisbeth says, wasn't sure it was black or very dark purple infinity symbol. Did you keep it? Did you throw it? It's feeling like it was dark purple, not black. And Sarah says, true, I have a lot of friends who have been there more than family. And Rosie says, infinity water was so magical. I had unicorns around me and a rainbow and green dragon. Infinity color was gold. I feel so energized. Oh, that is stupendous. You know, gold is the color that is accorded to very, very high vibrations, to very ascended energies. Heidi says mine was red orange. So you do a lot that is very active, Heidi. You are not afraid to take action, and you're also very creative. And Shruti says, feeling very awake now. Fantastic. For Alice, the infinite symbol was clockwise on the bottom coming up and turned anti-clockwise from the tummy up. Fine. And Dilly says mine was gold and metallic green. Metal is normally associated with tears. Dilly, is there some crying you've been holding back on? Harneet says, on the bridge I had bath and my clothes changed. Fantastic. Fantastic. Sarah says infinity was in yellow and orange color. So Sarah, for you, it'll always be about you processing well. Like everything is fine for you as long as you can process it, as long as you can take some time off to process it through. Like even if you have anger, your anger would be very short. You don't hold on to it for very long because you end up processing. Your power is processing. Angelia says my infinity is purple, so crown chakra. Monisha says mine was purple blue, also crown and third eye chakra colors. So that has a lot to do with working with God or working with ascended masters or working with angels or in general being in tune and in touch with the universe. Alice says, I saw a rainbow and a silver white fox on the other side of the bridge. Wow. I know this means something. Rainbow and silver white fox. Silver white. Do you like foxes, Alice? I feel like some sort of guardian energy is in this silver white fox. And Sally Ann says, amazing to do the infinity flow and crossing over the bridge to freedom. My symbol was brownish yellow. Wow. Brownish yellow has a lot to do with earth and how you treat your emotions. Are you very nice to everybody else and very hard on yourself? Sonu says, infinity symbol was white, which is a culmination of all colors. Felt beautiful. On the other side of the bridge, saw garden of flowers. So lots of things are going to flower in your life, Sonal. For Batul, it was red in color. Batul, that it has to do with passion, also has to do with anger. Do you have to watch out for being angry? And of course, also the color of action. So that's wonderful. Farida says, I had the high priestess hood when I stepped in, had the husband and daughter move with me in their own columns. Bridge was the Golden Bridge, California. On the other side, the redwoods saw friends who are family. Infinity was red in color. And when I saw the 11:11 later again, I felt standing tall. Farida, how is the fever? How are you feeling right now? Let's do the other infinity symbol, my darlings. So this one might seem slightly requiring of some effort, but give it a shot. Close your eyes. Please drink lots of water, my darlings. You all have gone through a very long journey right now. Close your eyes. This time, you're going to see the wave begin about 3 feet away, 5 feet away, even 7 feet away on your left side. And it's going to come gushing in, crashing into your belly button area vertically, coming out from the back on your right side, curving 5, 7, 10 feet away and coming round back again into the belly button vertically, coming out from behind and matching the flow that started on the left side. So basically, you are looking right now at a horizontal infinity. I just want you to see this taking place. Make your infinity as symmetrical as possible on both sides and as far away as you can. The moment you keep taking it further and further away, the wave will start becoming thinner and thinner. It will start becoming single lined, and that's also fine. The closer it is, the more you will see it as a wave. if there are parts of the infinity that are dipping, like you don't have a perfectly symmetrical one, then just with your hands in this dimension, just gently nudge the wave out or in, because you can also have an overextended infinity on one side. If your infinity is a line, start bringing it a little closer, 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 till it starts becoming the wave, because the wave is now going to fan out horizontally. So it's going to cover the top of your head, to the bottom of your feet. It's going to fan up and down, meet at your belly button, come out from behind, fan out, come back into the belly button, come out from behind, fan out. If you are not able to see this, so sorry, my darlings. Give me 1 second. If you're not being able to see the infinity fan out completely, like it's difficult to expand it on the left and right side, you may notice that if you have anything going on your left or right side, the infinity will either mimic it or become stronger in that side. Like if something's going on, let us say on the left side between your shoulder and your rib cage, you'll see that the infinity is moving a certain way over there. Like it'll be lopsided. Again, just with your hands in that dimension, correct the infinity flow. Start seeing the infinity flow become stronger and faster as it starts coming closer to the left and right sides of the body. It's coming in, it's coming in, it's coming in. It's still moving in infinite. It's coming in, it's coming in, it's coming in. It's going into your right side and left side, shrinking, 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 clearing both sides of left and right, brain, hemisphere, sides of the body, shrinking, 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 until it is once again now a horizontal infinity at your belly button. Take it out. See what color it is. If it is black or tar black or gray, please see yourself throwing it out of the body in this dimension, out of the window into the blazing fire of the sun, whichever direction that is for you. If it is any other color, please once again put it over your eyes like you're wearing glasses. And then put it on your chest, where it expands to take in the breath of your chest. Once you sense the infinity flow on the chest, please take it down like you're wearing a pair of pants onto your groin area, where the infinity will flow around your legs and in and out from between your legs. If you need to stand, please do. Very gently, with your hands like you're just rolling down an undergarment, roll down the infinity to your knees, where the center point will be between the knees. Nice. And now you're taking down your underpants, you're just taking down your infinity to your ankles, where the center point is between your inner ankles. The top of the infinity symbol goes over the top of your feet and comes underneath it so that you're standing on the infinity symbol. The infinity symbol expands on both sides, expands, 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 and then starts rising up. And as it's rising up, you can see the column building up again. This time, a much wider column. It's rising up, it's rising up, it's rising up, 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 up. 10 feet above your head. And 10 feet above your head, it starts expanding further so that instead of seeing yourself in a column, you just see yourself in this particular light. It's so bright. It's so white. It is all around you, as far as you can see, in front, to the side, to the back. I want you to see yourself either sitting down in meditation pose in this light, or in any pose that you are comfortable, even with hands folded and crossed. And then I want you to become aware of the you that is seeing all of this. That is the you here listening to my voice. And that you is going to reach in, take that image of you and put it into your third eye chakra. And once you're done, you will either have a deep sigh or a deep breath. Shoulders will come down, a sense of completion. Very gently, while blinking, open your eyes. Have water. Tell me how you're doing. We've just taken 11:11 and made it vertical and horizontal. But we've just crossed and gone somewhere else. We visited a new place. We've come back with lots of new energies and new frequencies. Use them well. Tell me how you're doing, my darlings, before we sign out. Shailaja says, awesome, expansive, shining bright. Wonderful. Wonderful, ma. And for Mona also it was white throughout. Rosie says, really peaceful. Were you able to see it equally on both sides, left and right? Batul says, symbol was sparkling blue and feeling very light. Excellent. Lisbeth says, had trouble following this time. Couldn't get the turquoise figure 8 to go far from me. Had some discomfort at liver. Good. We need to work at repressed anger, resentment, hatred. Heidi says, very peaceful. This time it was golden. Wow. Deji says, infinity is red, and as it expands, the light is white, pinkish. Fantastic. And Angelia is also light and bright. And Bina says, it was so beautiful. There were unicorn colors in the infinity, baby blue, baby pink, shining, smiling. I love it. Monisha says, mine was silver gold this time. That's absolutely fantastic. Monisha, do you do a lot of rituals at home, like at your altar? Vandana says, beautiful yellow and gold, could actually feel the warmth, feeling refreshed. You all might actually feel a little more warm. And that's part of the purification that's taking place. Jasvinder says, the infinity symbol was light gray. I threw it towards the sun, feeling sad. And I see what you said before as well, my darling, about having to leave everybody behind and how your heart was aching. So is that also a way of staying exactly where you are right now, actually not looking for something new, not wanting it to be new because you're so attached to how things are right now? Farida says, much calmer. Infinity is golden yellow light. I love how much gold is coming up. Fantastic. Y'all are amazing. Fever has gone. Oh, it's gone up. Farida, just give it a little time. Just like a few more minutes, the fever will rise. You will start sweating soon. Nishi says, feel rejuvenated. Infinity blue, the color of healing. And Sonal is light, white, bright. Awesome. And also right. Stella says, feeling wonderful, soothed and energized as well. From crown chakra to third eye, very expanding. Feel so loved. So glad, my darling. So glad. Shruti says, calm. Infinity was red and white light. Nice. Nice. Vandana Savan saw yellow golden color and sitting in the golden healing ball, meditating. As taking infinity up from feet, I felt such a cool breeze. Nice. Karen says infinity symbol was clear, and you'd also mentioned yellow before. And for you as well, Karen, everything is handleable for you as long as you can process it. And I know that you process very rapidly. And Teresa says, what if you can't see the color of the infinity symbol? That means it's transparent. Sometimes even white can feel like it's not a color. Mandy says, warm, peaceful gold energy. Joined in for the second meditation. Looking forward to doing the first one later. Anytime, my darling, anytime. Today, tomorrow, anytime. Donna says, horizontal infinity, more orangey. Changed to orange gold. By the time it got down to my ankles, I had coughing in the middle, but finally able to clear and was able to take full breath. So glad, my darling. I also read the great news that you've had a good day after so long and after doing so much. So I was very, very happy to read that. Monisha says, I don't do much rituals, which is the question I had asked her. Monisha, will you start doing some? Anything, just lighting a diya in the evenings at sundown, placing it at the altar, just that much also is fine. Harneet's infinity symbol was changing color blue and pink. That's healing and love. That is so amazing. Pink is also the color of innocence. Pink is actually the color of our childhood. Arunima says infinity was green, unlike the dark blue the first time, and the exercise was calm and peaceful. So we have both parties, right? We've had those who've not had it very easy to see it happening horizontally, and we've had those who've had it very easy to see it happening horizontally. Whichever one was the harder one, definitely give it a shot, my darlings. It's a great way to finish your day. You finish your day, you let the infinity wave wash out everything that's shown up for you in the day. You give your night decree, you hold your night fingers, you go to sleep, and every day you wake up new and anew. Every day you wake up with a clean slate, blank slate. Whatever you want can be written on it. Every day you then show up to create your life. And to me, that is one of the biggest messages of 1111, that whatever is going on right now, you can do something to have a different outcome. I thank you all so much, my darlings, for joining in. It was wonderful to meet you all. I missed you all. Like when I saw you all saying hello, I just realized, had been a while since we got together. Day after tomorrow, we do have another call. It's part of a paid package, but come along if you're like, my darlings. We will send out an email on it. Join in. It is the new moon call where we're going to release curses and entities and black magic and dark spells using Saturn's decrees as well as the goddess decrees, and the single word for releasing entities that is just so incredible. I shouldn't say single word, I should say single word decree. It's an invented word, but by God, it is amazing. If you've tried it, you know what it is. If you haven't, definitely come along for Friday's call. So I'll see you soon again, my darlings. Happy 11/11 to everybody. Happy Diwali and Namaste from India.